The world we live in feels ordinary. Food, shelter, security, all of this is more or less taken for granted. Never before have we lived in a world so sophisticated and highly engineered to our exact needs. Because of this luxury, we can forget about ourselves and the daily requirement of survival. It feels like this is just how humans exist and have always existed. But this is a deviation. This fabricated modern reality represents less than 0.001% of actual human history. We are a special few. To understand how we acquired this engineered world, we must look at the millions of years of life that preceded it. Our story begins 6 million years ago, when the tribe of Hominini split from the apes. 2.8 million years ago, the genus Homo, the first humans, emerged. We like to think of ourselves as the only humans, but exactly 200,000 years ago, when Homo sapiens came into existence, there were at least 6 other human species around. They possessed comparable intelligence and ability. Many were highly successful. Homo erectus survived for 2 million years, 10 times longer than modern humans have existed so far. The last of those other human species disappeared around 10,000 years ago. We do not know if they vanished because they lost the battle over resources or through a series of minor genocides. Modern humans retain at least a few percent of Neanderthal and other human DNA, so there was some mixing, but not enough to be a merger of species. Of all those lineages, only we remain. 2.8 million years ago, early humans used stone tools, but they made almost zero technical progress for the next 2 million years. That stagnation ended when they learned to control fire. Fire allowed for cooking, which made food more nutritious and easier to digest. These additional calories directly fueled the development of the human brain. It also produced light and warmth, making days longer and winters survivable. Beyond protection, fire was a tool for hunting. Torched grasslands provided a reliable source of pre-roasted nuts and tubers. This control over heat provided the foundation for advanced cognition, but biology alone was not enough to organize the planet. Roughly 50,000 years ago, innovation accelerated. Tools and weapons became more sophisticated as humans developed a multi-purpose brain capable of abstract thinking. The true catalyst was a more advanced language. For the first time, humans could communicate information effectively and down to the last detail. This network allows humans to cooperate flexibly in large groups. While a beehive is rigid and a wolf pack is tiny, humans can organize by the thousands toward a shared goal. Our ancestors were survival specialists. They mastered fine motor skills to create tools over years of training, maintained detailed mental maps of their territories, and possessed an average brain volume that may have been larger than ours today. But their knowledge was trapped. Information was passed on through genetics or individual oral tradition, which was not efficient for long-term growth. Because they lacked a way to preserve and build upon insight over generations, human life remained largely the same for the next 40,000 years. Around 12,000 years ago, in multiple locations, humans developed agriculture. Grain farming allowed humans to hoard food on a large scale for the first time. This predictable surplus meant humans no longer had to move to survive. These food stocks required protection, leading communities to live together in tighter spaces. As early defense structures were built, the need for complex organization grew. Crucially, individuals could now rely on the skills of others. This allowed some people to specialize, spending their lives breeding better crops or inventing new tools. This shift from individual survival to specialized collective labor provided the framework for the settlements we call civilization. Villages became cities, cities became kingdoms, and kingdoms became empires. Connections between humans exploded, creating more opportunities to exchange knowledge. 500 years ago, the scientific revolution began. Fields like physics and astronomy replaced traditional assumptions with formal mathematical frameworks. The Industrial Revolution followed soon after, providing the mechanized efficiency that supports our current world. As overall efficiency grew, more people could spend their lifetimes contributing to the collective progress of the species. We invented the computer. The internet followed, becoming available to the majority of the population in only a single generation. Once we learned how to store and build on past knowledge, progress became an exponential explosion. There have been about 125,000 generations since the emergence of the first human species. There have been only 7,500 generations since physiologically modern humans appeared. 500 generations ago, civilization began, and your digital, connected lifestyle has existed for only one generation. Today, we have transformed the planet. We have put people in the sky and walked on the moon. We have placed robots on other planets. We use mechanical eyes in orbit to look deep into the origins of the universe. We have changed the composition of the atmosphere, the landscape, and the existence of other species. Yet we are still not biologically different from our ancestors 70,000 years ago. We are building a skyscraper, but we are not sure if it is standing on a solid foundation. The next time you face a minor modern inconvenience, remember the millions of years of struggle it took to create this made-up world. Thank you for watching, and if you would like to support the channel, you can do so on Patreon.
Did agriculture make it possible for people to specialize in different jobs and build organized civilization? So please guys answer my question, and thank you so much for watching. Goodbye and take care. And this question is literally very easy. Really, this question is very easy. So try this my question answer, and first of all, thank you so much for watching this my video. So goodbye and take care.